and the transition time for my brain to figure out which way I need to tell Grant to turn the wheel, to reverse. It's a little bit frustrating.
It pushes me.
So I'm like,
challenging.
And I watch it and I look, and then I'm like, process. Oh, you have to go right.
The old mountain goat.
I know. Oh, I'm a bit nervous. Ooh. Like the concentration is high. Right, first time using the air fryer. Oh, it smells alright. Oh, wowzers. They turned out pretty good. Morning. We packed up from Dad's yesterday and we've headed down, I don't even know the suburb. We're just outside of Morrisett anyway. And we are camped up at a HIPCAMP. And it was raining when we pulled up last night. There was a bit of torrential rain. So we were trying to figure out where to camp because there's a dam, I don't know, down there, we'll show you. And that looks really nice and you can camp next to it. It's been really wet here and it is wet. We didn't want to drive all the way down there and like destroy their grass, which is basically their big front yard. So anyway, we got here late last night, we set up, and now we're going to take the dogs for a little walk. It looks like they have a bit of a dirt bike track as well. Not that I'm encouraging you to come down with your dirt bikes while we're camping here, because I don't love that, but if you have them, maybe. We just started walking up a little trail and I didn't expect it to be like up. So I'm a little bit puffed. And it's been raining, so the ground's a bit like slippery. I'm not looking forward to the way back down. And hopefully battery doesn't run out of the camera. If I fall over, we can capture it. But we'll see how we go.
So here she comes, nice and slow. The old mountain goat.
I know. Oh, I'm a bit nervous. This stuff, like it's not like super steep, just really not stable. And if you know, you know, if you've seen it. Oh. Like the concentration is high. What's happening?
First time using the new gear bag.
Exciting, huh?
Yeah, it's the little things with me. So this is our new gear bag from PM Canvas over in WA. I think I might have mentioned them before. They are brilliant.
Yeah, so far.
So far. I just put a bit of core flute in there to crop it out. In she goes. Nice big thick zippers. The quality is really good and they are phenomenal to deal with. They are just the nicest people. And I just hope that they stay that way. With the amount of business they're getting, it's ridiculous. They're doing really good quality stuff. Therefore, demand's getting pretty high. So we're seeing other companies sort of, their service drops. So hopefully that doesn't be the case. But I'm pretty certain they're going to stay the way they are. They're brilliant. These are brilliant. So we're really, really happy with it so far.
I'm just going to jump in. That might have sounded like it was sponsored. It's not. We paid 100% for this.
Yep.
Grant's just very happy with it.
Yeah.
We have purchased something else new for the truck. Grant's just going to run you through that.
So we got ourselves an airbag hitch. It's a shocker hitch. These are really, really big in America. The reason why I went one is because I didn't find the torsion hitch that we used to have that great. I've got to say, it really didn't do enough of a job to warrant paying the money and having it still on the vehicle. This, however, is a completely different can of worms. It is actually effective. So what you're supposed to do is, you're supposed to hitch up. There will be a gap in here, right? So it'll sag because there's no air in the bag. Then once it's hitched, you undo that little Schrader valve, stick on your air compressor hose, and you really just, you don't worry about PSI too much. It's all relevant to the weight of your tow ball. And then you just fill it so that this gap closes, so that this bracket meets with this bumper, and it's all nice and taut. That compensates for the downforce of the what do you call it? The tow ball, the ball weight. That's the one. And it behaves completely different. The whole truck behaves differently because of this, in a good way. So far, I'm absolutely loving it, and yeah, money well spent, I think.
Hi, Baba. Hi. Are you in here? Are you in here? Oh, Frankie. Oh gosh, you ruin it all, buddy.
Yep.
You ruin it. Come on. Grant has gone out with our brother-in-law fishing, hopefully. The weather is pretty crap, so I don't know if they've actually gone out or not. Stayed over at my mother-in-law's house last night, so I was here by myself, which is all good, with the dogs. But this morning, it's obviously very overcast. There's no sun. There wasn't much sun yesterday either. And I'm like, I want to make a coffee. I want to do some editing. So I want to use the inverter. And our batteries are sitting about 60%, which is all right. It's not too bad. But I didn't want to drain them lower because I know there's not any sun coming. And we got the generator out, which is here. And I went to go start it. I don't actually know how to start it. And Grant hasn't shown me, which is fine. I'll get him to show me when he comes back. I had an attempt and couldn't work, but I have, because I know how to do this one, is I've got the extension lead in the Caravan and into the truck. So super easy. So I could just plug it into the truck, turn the inverter on in the truck, and get some juice over to the Caravan. I am not topping up the batteries in the Caravan at the moment. I'm just using it to run the computer and make a coffee. So that was an easy solution for me to be able to solve for with Grant not being here. Yeah, because I definitely think I need to learn how to use that generator. Yeah. Anyway, life of living in a caravan.
What? How can you tell? Is it pretty? Yep, Squire.
Not a bad guy, Squire.
Did I hear midway? Fucking hell. So we got here midweek. We're the only ones here. There is someone coming on the weekend, but apart from that, she's pretty quiet. This place has been open for business for a couple of months, I think they said. And really, really nice couple. Couldn't do enough for you. They're all about making yourself at home. Providing there's no fire restrictions, you can have fires. Providing you're respectful, there are fire pits around. There's more than enough firewood. You can go fishing in the dam, swimming in the dam. It's just a really nice property. Yeah, they've done really well for themselves. If you're traveling just up or down the coast, this is a great little spot off the highway. You don't have to go too far off the highway, but you don't really hear the highway. You know it's there, but it doesn't bother you. It's a great little spot. And so far, no one really knows about it. Look it up though, it's on HIPCAMPs. It's definitely worth a look.
All right, sun's out,
Sun's out, guns out.
which is good. We are just going to go down to the dam, and I've defrosted some prawns, like the prawns that we were going to have for dinner.
Not bait prawns.
Not bait prawns. And we're going to use them in the pond, in the dam, because apparently there's what?
Silver perch.
Silver perch in there. So let's have a go. Let's see.
Apparently it's not a catch and release situation, but we're going to anyway, because I don't want to really cook any perch.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool to have on offer for a little hip camps. It's good.
Yeah, and the dam apparently is like 6 meters deep.
6 meters deep.
So if you do want to go for a swim, you can definitely have a swim in there. And apparently it's very cold. So.
Yeah, it looks cold.
I'm not sure if you can see the caravan up in the background, but how far away do you reckon we are from the caravan?
Or 100 meters maybe,
Yeah,
if that.
I'm still connected to the, what's it called, Starlink, through the Outback comms, and I've got 2 bars of reception from the Outback comms on the Starlink.
So it's working all right now, eh? Like it seems to be working a bit better. It was off to a pretty ordinary start, I've got to say.
Yeah,
For one reason or another, it just didn't really want to do its job properly. Like it was dropping out constantly. It would take a long time to acquire signal. But maybe I think part of that might have been where we were.
yeah.
Potentially.
I'm thinking that, like, it worked all right at Dad's, and then when we're up at Brisbane at Narangba, the signal just dropped continuously, and we actually ended up pulling out the old Starlink modem and plugging that in and running from that because it was just dropping. Here, it hasn't really dropped at all, so it might have been that we were just overpopulated in Brisbane itself, and it just wasn't doing its thing properly. We have found that it's taking a while to connect when you connect it, and like you're having to turn it on and off like multiple times. But we'll still test it, and
So in the same area too, I'll say that we tried the actual modem that comes with the dish, the Starlink modem. We had trouble firing it up and acquiring signal on the Outback comms 12 volt. But then, so we tried it with the Starlink dish router, and it worked straight away.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if it needed a bit more juice to really do the job. I don't know, but yeah, since then it has worked. We haven't really turned it off though, have we? We've just kept power to it, but had it in sleep mode. Is that right?
Since we've been here, I've kept the power to the Starlink, and then I just set Starlink itself to sleep mode overnight. Between 10:30 and 4:30 a.m. it goes into a sleep mode and it doesn't use any power. But I don't know, we'll keep testing it. I like the fact that it comes with the external antenna and I get reception away from the caravan. for those times when you don't have any signal at all, that's quite handy that we can be here away from the caravan and still get signal, because with the modem that comes with the Starlink, you're tapped out at 20 meters and then you don't have any signal at all, and really 20 meters you don't get very much signal by then. But yeah, I'm well over 100 meters away from the caravan now, and I have 2 bars of service from the Starlink, so that's a benefit. And if occasionally we have to use the other modem when we're in like more developed areas, then you know, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, so far so good, I think.
Yeah.
A little bit of a rocky start, but I think it's starting to come good.
Yeah, so we'll keep you updated anyway. If we find any other issues or anything with it, we'll let you know. So Grant's sister, brother-in-law and his 3 nephews have come over to visit us. We're going to have a fire and we're going to do some cooking on the fire. So I've got some chicken and I'm just going to make some chicken skewers. So I've got a lemon, chicken, and I'm just going to marinate it with, I think, just salt and pepper, lemon, sumac, and a little bit of olive oil. And I'm going to chop it up nice and chunky so that we can put it on skewers and just cook it over the fire. I've got some salad and probably do some potatoes. Maybe I'll cut them into wedges and we can do them in the air fryer on the Weber or something. So yeah, dinner. Make sure it's all coated and then let it sit for, I don't know, at least 20 minutes before you chuck it on the skewers and then cook it. That's all you have to do. Alright, all done, in the fridge. Alright, first time using the air fryer, and let's see. Oh, it smells alright. Oh, wowzers. They turned out pretty good.
Nice one. Leave them in there to stay warm. The chicken's going to be a little while. Good.
What's the battery at? 77. So I think it was at 90, was it?
Nah. Yes, it was. Yes.
Okay, so it's used about 13% of the battery. How long was it on for? 20 minutes?
20 minutes at 200 degrees.
Yeah. It's alright.
So it's not too bad. Yeah.
Much quicker than the Caravan oven. So if I'd put those in the Caravan oven, it would have been at least 45 minutes and they would not be crunchy.
No.
They would not be crunchy.
But they'd be soggy before they went in.
But yeah, so far so good. How you going? Catching anything? Not yet? Morning. We're leaving this place and we're heading down to, I think, Tomakin? I'm not sure. Tell you when we get there, but it's my day off, so it's our travel day and we're hitching up, and it has not stopped raining really apart from today since we've been at this camp. And when we pulled up it was very rainy and wet, and we had dug like a big hole in the grass trying to hitch up. So having to re-hitch, there was also another big hole that we had to use. So we chucked the max tracks down there to like give us a little bit of traction, so hopefully we don't get stuck. But we have just slightly changed the way that we're hitching up now, and we've had problems, and it's my fault. If you don't know this, I'm a little bit dyslexic, and my brain in left and rights just don't work. It doesn't work at all, and the transition time for my brain to figure out which way I need to tell Grant to turn the wheel, to reverse, it's a little bit frustrating.
It pushes me.
So I'm like,
it's challenging.
And I watch it and I look, and then I'm like, process. Oh, you have to go right. Like, it just doesn't, I can do everything else, just not left and rights. And I can't spell. So we've tried now is I get in the car and I reverse and Grant tells me which way to go. Was that better?
That was far less stressful. Yeah. By a mile.
Yeah.
Now, you're good at, like, you know, following hand signals. Not all directions, but like hand signals at least.
Yeah, not left and rights.
No.
Don't tell me left and right, because I will turn the other way.
Point to where I want you to steer, and then tell you what direction you want, like you need to come.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was far less stressful.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably drive out.
Yes, and then get us off the leveling ramps and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's so far seeming to be working all right. The little challenge for me was trying to, in the boggy grass, get myself up onto the max tracks and not give it too much power that I like smash into the Caravan. But I was successful at that.
You just gave it a bit of a love tap, that's all.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's all right. You gave one the other day.
Yeah, that's right. Love taps are fine, apparently.
So, yeah, so that we'll probably keep you updated on how that goes. And I do need to learn how to reverse the Caravan more, so I'll probably do a little bit of that in the future, but small steps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so where are we off to today?
I think it was Tomacan, right?
Tomacan River Camp.
Yeah, so we're going to a HIPCAMP. Yeah, just south of Bateman's Bay and Mogo. We're going to head there for a week and check it out. All right, so that's it for this one. We hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, what do we need to do?
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, and we will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.